fuck?
My name is Christian Ruse, and we are the Ruse Brothers.
What do you think about that?
It's recording, so you can see how very amateurishly done this is. The amateurish execution going on here. We got such a crazy rig just set up here, but I would agree this is not where we want our videos to be in 6 months from now. Like, this is just starting.
I'd say a month from now, we're learning, we're immersing ourselves into the process. We're doing what a lot of people don't do, which is just actually doing it.
I guess let's take a step back, right, and really introduce ourselves, who we are. All right, I'm Christian Ruse, and this is...
he's my brother. My name is Gabriel Ruse.
So awkward. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right, we're going to have to roll back. This is the bloopers.
Nah, don't worry about it. He's going to cut all this out.
Don't worry about it.
Just start.
My name is Christian Ruse, and we are the Ruse Brothers. So just to take a step back and really welcome you back to our channel, we're the Ruse Brothers, and my name's Christian Ruse.
My name is Gabriel Ruse, and if you came to learn, you came to the right place.
This is just really the first episode, and like we said, our main focus right now is just on execution, not on getting it right. We'll fine-tune as we go on, but really it's just documenting the entire process and showing how we're going from nothing and just aspirations to actually executing on it and becoming who we want ourselves to be. And it really just starts here with this video.
Look, and here's the reason why we're doing this, because my brother and I, we went to 10X Growth Conference held by Grant Cardone about a week and a half ago, and that business conference just kind of lit this fire inside of us that was already inside of us prior, but it just kind of gave this like affirmation that we can do this. Going to 10X Growth Conference and listening to every successful person who went up on stage and shared their success story and how they did it, it gave me peace of mind, really, because it really made me understand that I can do it too. If they did it, I can do it too. That's number one. And two, all of them became successful the same way. All the advice they gave came down to, in my opinion, one sentence: follow someone prior to you who's become successful, follow what they did, and just do it. Just literally follow and do it. You just gotta follow what they do. They have a blueprint, follow that blueprint and execute on that blueprint, and success will come.
I think my biggest takeaway from 10X Growth Con was not only one, that we can do it, because we can do whatever we want as long as we put ourselves and our minds to it. It's literally a set of principles, like universal laws to success, that if you follow it, you just will become successful. But I think something that's often overstated or overlooked is really the law of association. Like, who you spend your time with is just who you become. And I think that that's something I really realized after 10X Growth Con. I've been definitely more cognizant of who I'm spending my time with, who I'm investing my time with, because if, I'm spending my time with someone who all we do is just get together and just hang out and just spend hours of nothingness, how is that going to get me to where I want to be? So it's all about taking those actions and aligning with those people who are really going to get you where you want to be. So this is our first video, and we were actually just shooting this February 13th, 2019, and we happen to have two friends of ours, family actually.
Well, actually, one is our cousin, one is our friend. So first off, Alex.
Hi, I'm Alexander Millet, cousin of these two silly guys over here. Very new to the work scene, just had my first job for like a little bit of 6 months now, and originally when I was speaking with Gabby for the first time about business opportunities, just how I was like so disliking college. I didn't really like it, and I didn't really want my life to be something of like a regret. So I'm taking this opportunity now to work with them and sort of, enrich my own life and sort of push myself to my own boundaries.
Yeah, so I'm just going to follow up on that real quick because you mentioned college. I'm actually in college right now, and this is the first time in my life that I'm honestly, where I can just tell you, I'm just not a fan of college. I go there and I'm just like, okay, this is a waste of time. And I had class earlier today. I chose to stay here and invest my time into what I want. What do I want? Success. I'm not going to become successful going and spending 6 hours of my day studying biology. It's not going to happen.
Because if you look at it, college is really just one big business. And it's been marketed as the solution to a successful life. Like, if you go to college, you're going to be successful no matter what. At least the mindset I'm at, and Gabriel's at as well, is just why spend and invest time into something that is not in alignment with where we want to be in life Like, what is the ROI on that?
Let me introduce myself and jump in on that topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Devin Samano. I've been doing marketing for quite some time now. I worked at an agency, went on my own. I took about 2 years off of college. I'm now getting back into it. Like you were saying, if you decide not to go to college right after high school, if you take those 4 years and just dedicate it to strictly like succeeding and making something out of it, you'll do 100 times better than if you just went to college just 4 years.
Look, it's just, at the end of the day, if you're going to be successful in life, it's going to be because of one thing and one thing only, and that's hard work.
You have to realize what kind of game you're playing and going to college. The only reason you go to college is to secure a job for yourself in the future that you're going to do what with? Make money. Money is what you're going to college for, essentially. Yeah, maybe sure you have a passion, whatever, but you're going to college to make a certain amount of money, to have a secured salary for your future. So that's the game that you're playing every time you show up to class. You're playing a $60,000 annually salary game. That's the game that you're playing for your future. I'm not trying to play that type of game. I'm here playing a $5 million game, a $10 million game, a $1 billion game. Like, there's no way that me going to class is going to correlate with the kind of game and the kind of things that I'm up to and what I want to get out of life.
If you're making $60,000 a year and you're doing something that you are legitimately happy about, that is completely okay. But if you are devoting your life to making $60,000 because that's what you're comfortable with, and then you're waking up every single day miserable as shit, hating your life, what are you doing?
Doesn't make any sense.
Because you're scared? What the fuck do you have to lose?
This second right now, we don't get it back. This second right now, we don't get it back. And time is just key to succeeding.
It's just, you can always get more money, you can't always get more time. Time is something that is constantly slipping away.
Success is not measured by money. Success is measured by time. If you work for 40 years and you make $40,000 every year for 40 years and you make $1,160,000 over the course of those 40 years, are you rich? No, absolutely not. But if you make $1,160,000 in 1 year, are you rich? Yeah, sure, maybe. Why? Because that success that you created was measured by time, not by the amount of money that you created. It's about the amount of money that you create within a certain amount of time.
And here's the thing, going back to school, like, you would agree that whatever you're learning and spending your time on has nothing to do with what you end up doing. So it's like, get good at what you're passionate about, or find out what you're good at, get good at it, and make money. Like, It's that simple. For me, it's about making sure that my family and everyone that comes after me is taken care of. I want my grandkids to be rich because of me. Like, that is what I want to do.
We haven't really described why Alex and Evan are here. What we're trying to do right now is we're building our dream team, because every successful business, every successful company requires a dream team. You cannot build a successful business by yourself. In my opinion, the core of all of it just comes down to commitment. You just gotta commit to what you're committed to and execute on what you're committed to.
Look, I don't care who you're talking about. Steve Jobs had Woz. Walt Disney had Roy Disney. Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Like, every single great has someone that they work with on a team that helps them get to where they are. And it's just like, ego tells you can do it on your own, that you want to take all the credit for it and do it by yourself. But the reality is that we all have strengths and weaknesses. When you build a team that is, focused on the strengths that each individual really brings to the table, that's a dream team right there. Like, that's the team we're trying to build. Alright, so if you tuned in to watch this episode, we really, really appreciate it and thank you. And again, this is just the beginning. Like, this is where it all starts. So if you're here with us on the beginning of this journey, we thank you. If you're joining us 5 years from now on this journey and you're coming back to watch us, thank you. Either way, thank you for allowing us to be who we want to be and contribute to you. So that pretty much brings us our first episode. Again, this is just the beginning. We're just getting started. This is a very, very raw representation of what we want this idea to be, but it's really just going out and executing on it, right? Instead of us sitting here for 6 months trying to get it right and perfect as to how we want it to be, we're just going out here and actually documenting the process that we're in. Thank you for watching our first video.
Be on the lookout for more content.
Nah, this is whack.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Nah.
Hey, that's it. You have to cut it because I already.
Be like, is this thing on?
Don't.